under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Raines is there to put it away for route number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, Yordan Alvarez is a guy that needs to start picking it up. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for route number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yordan Alvarez comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canseco able to track it down for the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bernie Williams comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Into the box, number 11. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Alex Breckman goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. Fastball swung on and missed.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he lays off for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
slow roller down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
In now, Cecil Fielder as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting seventh.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tim Raines comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
This pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Popped him up. Altuve is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 2 men on, 2 out. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. 1-0. Here it is. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. And stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a little tapper. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now at the plate, here is Yuli Gurriel. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he struck him out.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Tucker stands at first with 1 out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. I think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 2-1 to Brentley. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in is Bernie Williams, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next up, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play. Got an easy one to turn.
First pitch on its way. Tino Martinez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. 2-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Up next, Jose Canseco, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First delivery to him.
Oh, that's it.
Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raines has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Count's 1-0.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Raines is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. The pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 4-0. Christian Javier, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. At the plate now is Wade Boggs. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next, here is Derek Jeter. Flew out last time up.
Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Javier offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Up next,
so next to bat will be Bernie Williams. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The batter.
And now number 11, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. He's set. Here it comes. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to bat, Jason Castro. Struck out in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's through for a hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Number 3.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready now is Jose Canseco. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Jose Canseco.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. Inside, ball 1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Next up is Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number
Next
31.
to hit is Tim Raines. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Raines at third with 2 away. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Still 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
First offering on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, York Alvarez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that'll bring up Bregman. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lays off. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting.
So here it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He was a double play victim last time around. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1-1 the count. Skied down the left field line. After it is Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 11.
Now to the plate, number 11. Singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
Now the first pitch.
Ramiro Mendoza.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Williams is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down here 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Tino.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High in the air down the right field line.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping up is Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up.
Canseco.
First pitch on its way. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Stanek, a former Miami Marlin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in next, Tim Raines. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The catcher Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Now it'll be Miles Straw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 3.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
York Alvarez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game. I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The first baseman,
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dwight Gooden earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros,